Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday to you. I just want to address my fellow Catholic Reverend sisters. You know, there is this video of a particular person, Evangelist Ebuka Obi, circulating on the social media where he's doing his program in Ngobala local government, Imo State. And in that video, I saw countless number of Reverend sisters in the mood, you know, na potopoto, receiving prayers from this Evangelist Ebuka Obi. You know, shouting Holy Ghost fire, shouting Jesus, Jesus, just like an ordinary person with their habits. Man, I say, sister, I want to ask you, do you really know whom you are? Do you recognize your personality? Ima that the privilege you as a Reverend sister have. Let me just tell you. The day of your final profession, the day you were finally professed, in front of the congregation, in front of your parents, in front of your relatives, in front of the sisters you invited to come and celebrate with you because you're celebrating your final profession, in front of everybody, the congregation, the bishop they are celebrating, together with the priest and the people of God. You lay down on the floor. You read the whole hierarchies, none at the church. The whole none at the church. They sang litany of the saints for you. You were there for complete like 15 minutes, lying down helplessly, promising God or thanking God for calling you. At the end of it, the bishop will handle you the Holy Bible, crucifix, and to crown it all, to remind you whom you are on your wall. Sister, because when that privilege, the person you are running for miracle, and when this privilege you want. Okay, let me come again. In our communities, when we wake up, we start with morning prayers before waiting for mass, depending on how your community feels it. But there is no community that doesn't say their breviaries. Breviary. Liturgy of the hours. In the morning, there were a morning prayer. And in that morning prayer, there were 2 psalms and 1 canticle. Samson song. And with an invocation that will prepare you for the day. Okay? Okay. And when they get their middays, there's people who say their middays, some don't do to 1 or 2 or 3 things. They don't say it. But during the between the morning prayer and before the afternoon lunch, there must be a prayer your community will feast. Then we move to Vesper, evening prayers. That evening prayer, dissenting in the morning. In the morning we have Benedictus with the psalms and other. In the evening, there is 2 psalms and 1 canticle. That is Songs of Song again with the intercession. The church made it like, and there is this brief readings and have intercession, Our Father and Magnificat. We say our holy rosaries every day after the Vesper. That concludes the Vesper. Activities continue, recreation, whatever. Then in the evening before we retire to bed, we say what we call Nick Dimitus, good night prayers. In that good night prayers, we crown it with a song, what we call the antiphon of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So check in a day how many psalms you pray. More than 6 psalms. The church prepare you as a reverend sister to pray for the world, to pray for everybody. And these prayers are not being said like anywhere else, outside, whatever, in the chapel, where you have the Blessed Sacrament with you 24 hours to 24 hours. And some people do make it even with the adoration of the Holy Eucharist every day. Some people do theirs every day. Some do once in a week. Don't do twice, depending on how your congregation or community organize it. In the night when you retire to bed, sister, you have time because you have the Blessed Sacrament in your house. Or when you go for siesta, during these hours, there is nobody in the chapel. You will never find anybody, any sister in the chapel. Like the hour to retire to bed from, let me say 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You have that time to go to the chapel. You can cry, express yourself the way you want it because you are with your God. Talk to him. Pray to him. And inside the chapel we are praying, there is different images of saints and the Blessed Virgin Mary. And also, what do you call it? Sessions of the cross, where you can do your own. There is express yourself the way you want it. If you have this daily as a reverend sister, you still have the opportunity, still have that time to be running. Which these things I'm mentioning, Obi doesn't have it. He's not privileged to have them. Rather, he invite priests to come. He pays them to come and give it to people. And as a consecrated person, you see God there standing in the midst of people, doing the same thing. A market woman, beggar, as soon as need her, hit your head on the ground. Give one as a reverend sister, you will need her, hit your head. Gano obukobe ke baraga, gano ebubomanso ke baraga, gano the walk, gano kunerene. Everywhere you are there, sister, please now. Does that mean that now the things in danger, information in danger, or what you are in the congregation or in your community, you are not that which you have, you are not recognizing it? Please ask yourself some questions. There is something wrong with you. Please, and I beckon on our bishops to kindly write to our mother generals of every congregation. I will not say the local superiors, because some of these local superiors, they got their superiorship not by merit. Yes. Remind our mother generals so that they can address the people hunting as the superiors. You can imagine a community where a superior with the head of this Ebukobi stuff. Other members will be seen as the devil in the community. She doesn't want to participate because she's possessed. So please write to our mothers. Remind them once again what the congregation and what their community stand in the church. The Leke Church, I know here. Please. Thank you and God bless.